Hello, my lovelies. It is DTM Dan McDonald. We're going to make the same damn thing I make every time. It's the same dang recipes. But you know what? That consistency, when you find things that work and you find a system that works when it comes to your diet and you're thriving like crazy, you don't want to change and reinvent the wheel. Can you dig it? So I'm making gorilla milk again. So this is what I'm going to do. I've got some really good coconut water here. Oh, this last batch of coconuts was, you can never tell from the outside till you open them up and you taste the water and you taste the meat. But this last batch of coconuts was on the absolute next level of power. What I've got here is a pitcher full of coconut almond yogurt. What I've got here is 2 quarts of the best coconut water. I'm not going to be able to use all that. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna add a little more. I'm just gonna blend it up a little bit and then I'm gonna strain it. That's all I wanted to do. Now check it out, check it out. I'm gonna go over here and strain this all the way to the tippy top, baby. There we go. So now we have coconut almond milk at a very high level because it has the probiotics in it, it has the life essentials in it, vitamin E, tocotrienols, antioxidants, and it's got the natural protein in it, which has got all 22 essential amino acids, and it's diggity dank, and it tastes good, and it's super nourishing, and it's super pure, which is the main thing. And that's the reason why I say, if I had one survival food, if I had to pick one survival food to survive off of in a nuclear apocalypse, it would be this. Because this will hold you and it is pure and non-toxic. You could either do that or you could do like black beans. But I would rather do that. Now that's only going to last 3 or 4 years in a cool, dry place. So it's not the ultimate survival food. But I'm just talking about getting through World War III here with all these politicians. And I said on the last video that that's what I would take if I was to kayak across the ocean, or if I was out doing these long hikes. A couple bags of that, pack it up nice and light, but very, very dense. And you just add water to it, and then it just makes it into super concentrated superfood is what it is. So I'm just making some coconut almond milk, absolute next level high vibration. Can you dig it, baby? Okay, then I'm gonna move this out of the way. Then I'm gonna show you the next step. Oh, the flies on the sour sops are getting too ripe. We're starting to get fruit flies. I don't dig it. Normally fruit doesn't last that long around here, but this lady gave me all these free sour sops and I just couldn't eat them all, man. You can only eat so many sour sops. So there we go. So that's and a little bit of this. All this is the cookie. Ah, good. Love it. Absolutely love it. Can you dig it? Should I add another? Well, let's see. We'll do the juice next. So the next phase of the journey here is the so I have coconut almond milk. Now we're going to go to the next level by juicing some kale, apple, and cucumber. And I had a bundle of cilantro, but I put it all in the lemon ginger blast. So today we're going to have no cilantro in our gorilla milk. But that's okay. I love kale. I'm gonna do that. Kale is good for your teeth. I don't care what anyone says, man. All this stuff about nutrition is a bunch of hogwash. Everybody's like this, that, and the other. They justify their thing and put everybody else's trip down, It's all just tomorrow's poop, baby. The only thing I'm trying to get out of all this is the life force energy. Of course, I do like to feed the microbes. But I want the life force and the consciousness of the food. That's why I also love Pyridine, because It raises your consciousness. The intention of the company, the founders, and the intention of the, the purity. It's designed and formulated to make people healthy. I love kale. That's because I love bitter. I love the bitter. I ain't sure, you know what I mean? You ain't supposed to be eating on the video. You're not professional. No, I'm not. This is my life. I'm gonna drink this and go outside and play because I've been on a video marathon today. Better appreciate it. And I'm good. Now, apple. Cucumber. Do the cucumbers first. There's no necessary need to do the specific order, but the cucumbers sometimes can get a little, they're like pineapple, they can start coming out the top a little. And then apples and other things don't do that as much, so I usually do the cucumbers and pineapples first because they're the most high water foods. It's not happening this time. It's going very, very well. These cucumbers are incredibly fresh. Take another bite. Okay. It's nothing. I thought it was a blemish. So the benefits of the gorilla milk, it's like probably the best thing you could have in your life. If you're an athlete, gorilla milk. If you're stressed, gorilla milk. If you're tired, gorilla milk. If you're pregnant, gorilla milk. If you're nursing, gorilla milk. If you ugly, gorilla milk. Just kidding, you're beautiful. No, but anything, everything. If you're underweight, gorilla milk. If you're overweight, gorilla milk. It's just nutrition that feeds your microbes, feeds every cell in your body. The story behind this one is literally that Lou Corona brought gorilla milk to the hospital. One family member, the one who was desperate, said, Lou Corona, come. Lou Corona brought the gorilla milk, put it into the feeding tube, and the dude woke up out of a coma. Can you dig it? Just from putting gorilla milk into the feeding tube. Okay? Then, the family freaked out. The doctor freaked out. Get that nut job out of here with his gorilla milk and his weird ideas. What happened? Dude fell back into a coma and then died. So it's the whole world is anti-life. I'm a little pissed. The whole world is anti-life. They just don't like life. The doctors don't like life. The food people don't like life. Your husband doesn't like life. Your wife doesn't like life. Nobody likes life because we're all walking around in the world of death because nobody is eating the light and nobody is eating the life. Maybe you are. You're one of the extremely rare people that's watching these videos of a nut job saying, eat the light in the living foods. Eat the fresh, real, whole, natural foods. Who gives a shite about the Costco cake at your friend's birthday party? It's going to make you mentally retarded. It's going to ruin everything about your day. The kids are brain dead from the colorants and the sugar and the additives. They're crying, snot running out their nose because they're toxic, because they ate the Lunchables and the McDonald's. And it's all death. So the guy is nuts when he says, it's the life. It's the life, the water, the electricity. Now these apples are, last season, so. But they still hold a lot of good stuff inside the cell wall. Then when you juice it, you break it open. Just like when you chew it, you break it open and absorb the goodness and the life. But we are trapped in death. And the doctors that day were trapped in death. Then he trapped the family in death. And everybody was just trapped in death. So the guy with the life that brings them back to life, They don't want to bring them back to life. They don't want them to be healthy. Their ego doesn't want your thing to work, and it does. People are dying. You give them life. You give them life food, life ideas. You give them love. You give them something to hope for. You give them a chance to express all the 49 years or 57 years or 73 years of unresolved stuff. And then they're like, oh, I feel better. I'd actually like to go for a walk. I'd like to go outside and breathe. Put my feet on the ground. Gorilla milk, baby. Top tier, man. Life. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I know my videos are crazy. I should make little 1-minute goldfish videos. Like, hey everyone, stop death, come to life. Adios, you know? But this is my style. I just do what I'm doing normally, naturally, daily. And then I film it, and I talk way too much, and they're too long. But if you stick around, at least you yourself are going to get the life sermon. You're like, yeah, life. Because everybody's anti-life. And the reason is because they got the blapper in their arms when they were a kid, and it cut their spiritual connection. And then they ate the cold cereal and the pasteurized milk and the sugar and the flour and the wheat and the hybridized corn. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. And then you're like, dude, I'm out here barefoot in the sun, breathing fresh air, getting food off the trees. I'm not the crazy one, man. Okay? Like, I'm healthier than a goddamn horse because I believe in life. And I go out of my way to take the time, to spend the money, to do stuff like this so I can have 3 quarts of gorilla milk. The whole thing probably cost me, it's probably, what, $15 a quart. I paid $15 for a quart of orange juice this morning at the market. I would have gave him 20. I ain't tripping, man. I'll pay for life. It's very rare. There's not much of it out there. And most people will be like, well, 99 cents through the drive-thru. 99 cents for tomorrow's diarrhea. It fills your stomach, Taco Bell, but it's diarrhea. It's 99-cent diarrhea. It's wonderful. And you get depressed, because you know you get depressed every time you go through the drive-thru. I talk to my clients all the time, like I eat and I get depressed. Well, that's because it's made to do that. The chemicals in the processed food is made to do that. Now, all this, coconuts off the trees, cucumbers out of my friend's garden, apples from the mainland is the only thing, the kale from out of the garden over here. The almonds are from Sun Food. They're truly raw, unpasteurized almonds. We're going all the way to 4 quarts, baby. All the way to 4 quarts. We're getting 4 quarts out of this thing. Boom. Shaka Zulu, dude. Shaka Zulu. But the problem is this. Nope, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we got 2. No, we don't got it. We do got it. We don't got it. We do not got it. We are out of jars. The refrigerator is full of juice. For the next 3 days, I got Gorilla Milk. I got Lemon Ginger Blast. I got the Beauty Juice. I got the Tropical Blast. I got the Watermelon Juice. All up in this tiny ass little fridge, man. So if I can do it with this crazy ass thing, I had to go buy this thing. Look at this sink. It's the size, it's smaller than a bathroom sink. And I use it every day to do this thing, and I do this thing, and I went and bought this, and I got the blender, and I got the juicer, and I keep it clean, and I use this over here, and I make this work, man. I got a refrigerator that's super small. I can't even store anything in there. I can store a few jars of juice, and that's it. So I gotta come home from the market, juice it, put it in the fridge, and then if not, I gotta just have the fruit sitting right here. And now I got some fruit flies, because the soursop's got too ripe. I gotta get rid of those. I'm not even gonna pick those up and show you because it's too ripe. I gotta have a special, I gotta just take it outside, get rid of the fruit flies. I got the watermelon, the lemons, and I got these are buttercream blaster balls, just pure butter bomb. Anyways, I'm bragging now, but I'm just enjoying myself. How we doing? How we doing? Past the sniff test on the DTM action. Let's give that a stir. We got 4 amazing and beautiful quarts of the Gorilla Milk. So we're gonna do this. We're going with the big one. I don't remember the last time. No, I do this sometimes. I'll use the big jars. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, DTM. Come on, man. No stuntman work. Anyways, I enjoy being here with you on these videos, to be honest. I don't need to hear myself talk, but it is a little bit of an art, and it takes a skill to be able to do this and keep rapping the whole time. I don't even want to talk. I don't want to hear myself talk. I don't even want to hear myself think. I like the silence, but this is a great job. I work for Paradigm. I work for the Lord. I'm trying to say, hey, be happy, go for life. I mean, what's the problem, right? Like, it's like life. That's all I'm saying. If you're here this time, it's like, I'm just saying life. Mobilizing the forces of life against the forces of death. And believe me, my friends, the forces of death, they are for real, dude. They are out there and in full force. They want to cut your kids. They want to diddle your kids. I shouldn't even go down that road. But it is crazy how we have let this stuff happen for way too long, and now people are starting to finally wake up, and us conspiracy theorists, we're like, oh my God, finally, you guys are decades behind common sense, but now it's like, okay, these things are going on, and everyone else is agreeing, so now I can agree. And then ultimately, we were like, hey, this stuff is going on in the sky, and the blappers, and the kids, and all this stuff, you know, these politicians are weirdos, you know. And everyone's like, no, it's not real, it's a conspiracy theory, JFK and all this stuff. It's like, the buildings and all that stuff. It's hilarious, dude. History. What is history? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the real history? You ain't never gonna know. But if you dive deep enough, you'll sure know. This is gorilla milk. Done. Done. That is it. That is what it is. If you ever get a chance to spend the money, to take the time to learn the skills, it ain't no thing to me. I'll do this with my eyes closed. I'll pay twice as much as I did. I'll stand on my head to get it. I'll walk 100 miles through the snow to get the ingredients that I need to make this. I will do anything to get me a lemon ginger blast. I will do anything to get me some gorilla milk. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if you get this down, like, I don't know, man, I'm like a savant. Like, I like the food. I like to clean the juicer because I get excited about the next time. It's clean, it's ready to go for next time. And there's gonna be a next time because I've been juicing every day for 30 years, man. And I'm telling you, bro, that's why it's like, people can say what they want, but when you have these still, at 50 years old, when you got this little cut, you're doing all right. I don't need all the big muscles, bro. I'm a yogi. Like, I get up here and pretend like I'm a normal person, but all I care about is God. That's it. If I can find me a wife that loves God too, I'm gonna buy me a house, and we're gonna chill, and I'm gonna get chubby later in a few decades. But I can relax, you know what I'm saying? That's what I wanna do. I just wanna relax, snuggle up, you know, cozy up, chill out. I've been around the world. I've been grinding on every level of life to get out of the... So I'm just saying, like, if you use this, you'll be stoked out of your mind. You will not regret it because this is top level, top tier, bro. This will bring you back to life. And your first couple go rounds, it might take you like literally like an hour, hour and a half to get the coconuts peeled. It took me, you know, maybe 30 minutes beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? I had to go clean the coconuts. Then I came in and made the coconut almond yogurt. Then what was left over, I poured that in there and I made the coconut milk. Then I did the juicing. But now look though, I got boom, boom. I got coconut, lasts for a couple days in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, man. I need this today. I'm bringing myself back to life. Now I'm gonna go outside to breathe some fresh air. Can you dig it? Oh, God. That is so good. Thank you very much for watching this video. Giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and just having a good life, living a good life. Following life, nurturing life, mobilizing the forces of light and life against the forces of darkness and death. You know what I'm saying? And then you transcend all of it. You know, you come out of the dark into the light, and then eventually you even surrender the light and you go into the lightless light prior to consciousness, and you just become eternal, infinite being. That's what you already are now, but then you realize it. You see it. It's right there, staring at you in the face. God bless you. 21, 2, 3.